Alright guys, so I wanted to do a little cool video idea. I'm going to take 3 movies that really stuck with me and made me think. These are movies that either have struck fear with me or have made me think deeply about them, or have just stick, like, you know, you see a movie and it sticks in your head and you can never get it out. So I'll start with from my youngest to the middle of my life to the most recent movie that has stuck with me. The first would be The Ring. So this was one of the earliest, scariest movies like I've ever seen. The reason it struck fear with me is this little girl could come out of a TV, and we had TVs. We had 2-3 TVs in the house, and from that point, seeing her come out of a well and on that TV, you get 7 days, you got a week to live after she gives you a phone call. Seeing that little girl with her hair over her eyes and her crawling out of the well struck fear with me. I wanted to unplug all the TVs, get rid of all of them after I was done watching it. For so long as a kid. So that was one of the earlier scary movies that really struck with me out of fear. And yeah, The Ring, I've seen them all. And yeah, that concept, that idea, because I'm like, everybody's got phones, they got computers, this girl can come out of every screen possible. So that was my youngest movie that stuck with me. The second part of my life, which would be the middle of my life, would be Requiem for a Dream. I actually had to sign, I was in college, I had to sign this paper saying we're going to watch this movie in a film class, and I was like, what movie is this? Requiem for a Dream. So they pop it in the TV, they got it on a big projector, and you're getting to see in the life of all these different characters in the story and how they're connected, but they're all going into deeper and darker, kind of like addictions. I mean, there's certain areas where they're chasing things in life and it just brings out the darkest scenarios and situations that they're in, and that movie really stuck with me. I seen that movie and holy smokes, when you get to that last end, like at the end of the movie where it's that collective montage of that scene of just the downfall of everybody, it's like, holy smokes, this movie's depressing. And I mean, it stuck with me. Requiem for a Dream, that movie just hits, like, when you see it the first time, I don't even think I've ever watched it over again since seeing it that first time. And I don't, maybe I will, I don't know. But the most recent movie that stuck with me that made me really look into more of the story would be Long Legs. That's the most recent movie I've seen that is actually like really sticks with me, and I was looking into more breakdowns of what people thought of the movie, and this isn't really a spoiler, if you know, you know, but Nicolas Cage is Long Legs, and the performance that he puts on, does somebody have a birthday? Like that voice and all he does within the movie, so creepy, and he actually kind of looked like a lady, like an old lady, but yeah, the movie is definitely deep, eerie, dark, scary. I mean, there's like, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody because you should definitely go see it if you haven't. But Long Legs is definitely a movie that you see and it just feels dark seeing it. Not that you're like, oh, I shouldn't be watching this, but it's definitely a movie that sticks with you, and the whole, how dark and eerie it is, and the character that Nicolas Cage is in this is truly remarkable. So that one is probably the most recent one that sticks with me.